The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2, hashtag TTRD. For those of you who don't know, I have reached 25K, so congratulations to me, but congratulations to y'all, because without y'all, this show would be nothing. So I just want to say thank you. See, I've been drinking orange soda, that's why. I was just like looking at my mouth too. I was like, damn it, I should have been drinking water, but I had orange soda. I ain't even ashamed, y'all. I ain't even ashamed. But thank you, everybody, for the congratulations. I appreciate that. What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about Bishop Whitehead. But before we do that, I do want to say what's up to the people first. What's up, Wendy Lucas? Shout out to all my moderators. I see Mina in here as well, too. What's up, Juice? Thank you for coming. What's up, Winnie? What's up, Rose? Who else we got up in here? What's up, Woo Chow? What's up, Mama Bubbles? Thank you. And shout out to all my members, too, as well. Who else we got? What's up, Juanita? Thank you for coming. Thank you. I am feeling better. What's up, Casey? A lot of you guys know yesterday, well, the last couple of days, I've been having a headache, and I've been feeling like, it's been rough. Very rough. What's up, Sherry? What's up, Southern Vale? Thank you for coming. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with Bishop Whitehead. So as some of you may know, some of you may not know, Bishop Whitehead, he is he vindicated? That's my question. Is he vindicated now? And what I mean by that is that Bishop Whitehead, the two of the three men have now been arrested. They found the guys and they've been arrested. Now, what I only seen one news publication. It was Fox affiliated something. Reported that both of the men actually have been released on bail. They had a $50,000 bail, and I kind of found it funny, because I was all like, okay, they got a bail, but aren't they kind of like violent criminals? You know, like, aren't they a danger because they did have guns and they brought them to the church and stuff like that? I think there's going to be a little controversy, because I actually seen a TikTok video, y'all, the day before the robbery, right? The day before the robbery, the bishop was talking to three men. And granted, you can't see the faces of the robbers and stuff like that, but by the height and the look of them, people were assuming that those men he probably were talking to, and he basically pulled a Jussie Smollett, Juicy Smollett. He pulled a Juicy. And so now people are saying that he probably still plotted this, and they're not believing this. And it kind of puts you in a certain kind of mind frame, like, okay, why did they let them post bail? Because according to one of the men, their name was, I forgot what they named. One was Jaquan and the other one was Saquon. Yes, Saquon. Yes, Saquon was one of them. But what was interesting is that one of them had a whole bunch of robberies, different kind of crimes that they did in 2015, and then one in 2020. One of them was just released from jail, so it's a lot. It just was very funny, and I was all like, "Why did they release them?" But anyway, Bishop Whitehead, he did his little press conference and stuff like that. I was gonna play it for y'all, but it's like 20 minutes long. I don't even want to waste y'all time right now. But I found it quite interesting how this has been his first real commentary about the whole robbery thing since the robbery has happened. I mean, he did his press conference and stuff like that. We know that, right? But this has been the first time that he really talked about it. He really hasn't said too much about it. It's all like that Larry Reid, when Larry Reid gave his commentary, he focused on Larry Reid. That was his big thing. Larry Reid and KingJives came later. But Larry Reid was like his main target when all of this happened. So it was just weird how, so now you're worried about Larry Reid and KingJives and all these YouTubers and stuff like that, but you didn't say anything about the robbery, and you haven't been trying to find out who these men were. You didn't put out any kind of reward for anybody that has any information. At least to my knowledge. Do you guys know that if he did like an award for anybody who had information? It was just it was funny. He was moving funny. We still think he's moving funny. We still don't think that he need all that jury on him. Let's be honest. Let's be clear. He don't need all that jury on him. Right. There's just something about it. I see you guys. It's just something about it. It's not making sense. Right, Rose. Right. Exactly. I just think that it's just something very funny about the way he's moving. It's just not making any sense. And, now that these men have been captured or whatever, there's still a third at large, but they've been captured and then released. I wonder, did they give any information on the third man, who it was? Because, I mean, if they release these guys without getting the third one has time to run, time to get away. It's a lot of little loopholes and stuff like that. So we're wondering. And another thing is that I know for me, and I'm not in the church, so I really don't know. But even though I'm not in the church, I know who TD Jakes is. I know who Joel Osteen is. I know Jamal Bryant. That's the one that sleeps around with everybody in the congregation, right? Jamal Bryant, Eddie Long. I know who those people are, even though I don't go to church. But Bishop Whitehead, I mean, was that somebody that y'all knew? Oh, he did, Jennifer. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. He said he was offering 50,000, I believe, but I'm sure it was easy to say that when you pay. He knew, right, Jennifer? He knew who they was the whole time. Yeah, nobody really knew who he was at the time. This robbery made him somebody. And granted, I know he always says they held a gun to my baby's head and stuff like that, which is very unfortunate. I can't say it's not true or not. It is unfortunate if that did happen. Now, he said that now that they're captured, he can release the footage of them holding the gun. I don't know why he would want to release that footage. If it was very traumatic for him, he shouldn't release that footage. We'll just take your word for it. Not his cellmate. Oh, damn. So he paid himself, right? Okay, well, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that he's the one that paid? Do y'all think he paid these robbers to rob him? Put a 1 in the chat, yes. Put a 2 in the chat, no. Let's go, 30 seconds. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, everybody said one. Okay. Yep. Definitely, I'm thinking one as well too. It's not making any sense. It's not. But moving on from that, I do want to talk about Larry Reid and King Jive. So as you guys know, he's still pushing forward that allegation against Larry Reid. Larry Reid did say that he is going to pursue legal action, but he's still pushing that narrative and playing the videos and stuff like that. What do I think about the rumors? Um, do I think Larry Reid is this predator and stuff like that? No, I don't think that. What I do think is that Larry Reid lets too many people in his circle. And Larry Reid did say that at the time, if there was something going on, the men were 18 at the time, so he doesn't. So he said, like, if there was something, they were of age, and it would prove around that time that they were of age. Um, I just have to blow my nose. That's why I'm turning off my camera. I don't want y'all to see boogers flying out my nose and shit. That's rude. But anyway, now I know Conscious TV had played like an audio of one of the men saying that they lied about the allegations and stuff like that. Um, it's just a situation where I feel like it just needed to be taken legal instead of talking about it and bring it up and stuff like that. It just needs to be handled legally at this time. And I think that Larry Reid, instead of suing the YouTuber who did it, he should have sued the actual men that were coming forward and putting out these allegations and stuff like that. I think it would have been more impactful for him to sue the men that were doing this, because it's just weird that I know the YouTuber was the one that put it out and stuff like that, but it would have made more sense to sue I hate to say the victims, but the people that were alleging that he did something. I think that would have been smarter to shut them up. Um, because now I feel that since you didn't sue them, they can always come back and say something, you know? Oh yeah, make sure you guys hitting that like button too. Oh, and we locking the church. Y'all in church right now. We locking the church doors right now. The church doors is locked. Put some in the collection plate. You see the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or you can drop some dollars in the super chat or super sticker. And don't forget about the super thanks if you're watching the rerun. Thank you. Anyway, um, I I still go with that. He should have sued the people that were alleging the stuff, because with them being able just to say anything and them just to run around and spread this nasty rumor about him, they have the option to continue doing that. And now they can partner up with Bishop Whitehead, because we know Bishop Whitehead doesn't. Oh, what's up, Conscious TV? Okay. Hey, AT2, Larry Reid went to sue the accused. Oh, he did. Okay. At the time, they were working with the YouTuber, but the accusers all ran and went ghost, as Larry was only able to sue the you. Oh, okay. Conscious TV, thank you. I appreciate you clarifying that. Okay, so that's what happened. Okay, so the accusers, they bounce. What's up, Drazo? Thank you for coming. What's up, Selfie Queen Cindy? Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, so that makes sense. So the accusers, they bounced. Okay, okay. Yeah, because I always wondered that, like, how come he didn't sue the actual people who were saying the stuff? But that makes sense now. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate, and that's why I appreciate people coming in, not like going off on me and like being like, "Hey, this is the correct information." I appreciate that. Okay, so the accusers, they went ahead and ran off, and that's why he wasn't able to do it. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, Chakacha CV, and make sure you guys check out his channel as well too. Um, I think going to now moving on to KingJives. I do want to say with KingJives, with him putting out the thing about his Bishop Whitehead putting out the thing about his mama and stuff like that, and accusing him of snitching on his mama. Even if that is quote unquote true, I don't think you should be saying that. Like, that's just not something that you should say, that somebody threw their mama underneath the bus. And it's just, and I go back and forth with this. This is me being a YouTuber. I go back and forth with this because for me personally, I believe family is off limits. However, I go back to what I was stating about another situation, that you could not be responsible for the way someone responds to you. And what I mean by that is that you can just say, "Oh, you got ugly shoes." But someone might respond back and say, "Oh, I hope you fall off a bridge and break your neck." You're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a little bit too strong. That's a little bit too much." But you can't, I personally, morally, it's wrong. However, as a YouTuber, I understand that we have to slander each other and we have to do all this extra shit. I get it, because I consider Bishop Whitehead, I consider him like a blogger now. I mean, do you guys consider him a bishop or do you consider him a blogger? Let's do a 30-second countdown. Put a 1 in the chat if you consider him a blogger. Put a 2 in the chat if you consider him a bishop. Put a 3 in the chat if you consider him something else that you can't say in the church. Let's go ahead. Okay, we got a lot of threes, a lot of threes, a lot of threes. Okay. Y'all cracking me up with y'all answers. Shout out to everybody on Facebook too. Thank you for hitting the like button as well on there too. Yeah. So with him, it's a lot. It's a lot. He wants to be a blogger now. And as you guys know, he did buy his YouTube account. That was confirmed by it was actually on a YouTube short. This guy confirmed it, that he actually bought, because if you look at his following, the people that he follow, most of them are like Instagram models and stuff like that. Granted, shit, I follow a few Instagram models too myself, but is mostly Instagram models. And the way that a lot of people structure their account is that a lot of people buy them, especially when they're at a certain level and they can. It's like a couple of thousand to buy. Well, depending on how many followers they have on Instagram, it's been confirmed, especially the way his layout is and how he doesn't have like a lot of interaction. This was an account that he bought from somebody. So with that being said, this makes sense why he's going after KingJives and Larry Reid, because they have an actual authentic audience that he doesn't have. Thank you, Mama Bubbles. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Since you did that, we got to play the commercial. I'm going to play everybody's favorite commercial. I know a lot of y'all said it stops here, but a lot of people, more people like the crab legs. Here we go.
Girl, he was supposed to have go get him a lawyer. Instead, he was at the buffet eating crab legs, sucking on crab legs. Girl, he was over there just cracking them crab legs and sucking on them and eating them. Girl, he didn't go get him a lawyer. He was at the buffet eating some crab legs. Girl, ooh, girl. You know I got the receipts, girl.
Another way we can confirm that he bought his following, and everybody said... Everybody say AT2, me, I bought my subscribers and stuff like that. We'll talk about that tonight. But another way you can tell that he bought his subscribers is that, or his Instagram followers, is that the engagement is not there. The engagement, the only time he gets anything is if he's talking about this situation. But other than that, there's not a lot of people in his lives. There's not a lot of people liking his content. And another way you can tell that he bought his followers, why does he only have 7 people in his church? Why does he only have 7 people in his church? How do you only have 7 people in your congregation? How does that work? Only 7 people in your congregation and you have 1.5 million, but his excuse is that he's worldwide and people watch him all over. Y'all, I'm sweating like a pastor in the church. I turned on my AC, but but how do you even if he bought it, I know there got to be some kind of Instagram people that follow him out of that 1.5 in New York that would go to his church, and he's blaming it on COVID, but that don't make any sense, yo. Like 1.5, does he even have a check mark near his name? Can somebody look real quick? Let's see, y'all. Hold on. Does he even have a check mark? I don't think he even have a check mark, y'all. Lamar Miller. Lamar. Oh, he does have a check mark. Okay, I take that back. He does have a check mark. He does have a check mark at least. I was like, 1.5, you better have a check mark. Right, he bought them. Yep, you guys are right. He bought it. Okay, the account was verified. Okay, I wonder, was it verified before the robbery or after the robbery? That's here nor there. But the things that he should be able to do with that large following, he should have more than 7 people in his congregation. Which brings me to the next point that kind of exposed that he didn't have anybody in his congregation was there's a YouTuber, I forgot what her name of her, but she go by Killa, right? Killa, Killa. She's the one that recorded the video. She was sitting in the back, and then the lady Tarsha was the one that got choked up, right? So those two are actually beefing, right? I'll have a good one, Drazo. I'll be seeing y'all a little bit later on tonight. But anyway, they. Oh, what was I saying? But they are beefing. So Tarsha and the lady Killa. Killa is the one that recorded the video, and then Tarsha is the one that got choked up. So they fighting, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, the Gift and the Curse podcast. There it is. Yeah. So they're fighting, right? So Tarsha is upset because she feels that the way the video allegedly feels like the way the video and what Killa was saying made her look like she was guilty. But I feel that it didn't matter the way the video looked. Either way, she was going to look guilty. And this is what I mean by looking guilty. Because technically, it is a church. It's supposed to be open to everybody. I don't think there is a church that tell you can't. Well, Scientology, but other than that, most churches they let you come as you are. That's what they say. So her going there already sets it up like, okay, you must have went there with a mission. Now, if she's supposed to be a prophet, right? Aren't you supposed to be able to prophesy? I don't go to church. Y'all tell me. I don't go to church. But if you're a prophet, you're supposed to be able to prophesize. Right, Wanda? Let's be clear. If you're a prophet, you're supposed to prophesize, right? And you should have prophesized that maybe that's not the best place for you to go. Even if it was just to do research or whatnot, right? Even if it was to do research. You could have watched it on because he does stream his sermons and stuff like that online. So I felt like you could have just watched it online instead of going there, So I think that, you would have prophesized. And then I know she said the spirit let her start talking in tongue, like, blah, 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 blah. The spirit let her start talking in tongue and stuff like that, right? But I felt like if the spirit was talking to you, he would have told you to walk out that door. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Let's ask God real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let's ask God. Bow your heads. Bow your heads right now. We're going to ask God. Dear Lord, thank you for waking us up this morning. Most importantly, thank you for waking us up this morning. Now, dear Lord, the lady Tarsha, right? She decided to walk up in that church. And we knew, at least we knew, me and the people in the chat, at least we knew that there were some demons in that church. Now, I'm not saying that it was the bishop, but some kind of demons was in that church, right? And now we know we ain't supposed to be messing with no demonic spirits. We supposed to walk away from that. Now, when she went in there, Lord, did you tell her to sit down in that chair, or did she do that on her own? He said it was the devil. The devil was the one who told her to go in there. Lord, I knew you wouldn't have told her to go in there. I knew it would have. I knew it was the devil that told that lady to walk up in that church, because we knew walking in that church when you only seen 5 people up in there, and then the other 2 people was you and that other lady that was recording. We knew that she should not have walked up. Okay, okay. So what God told me, right? What he told me, right? I know y'all couldn't hear him, but I heard him, and I'm speaking through it. I'm his vessel. I'm speaking through him, right? He told me, Tarsha, you should have seen that when there was only 5 people in the church, right? The bishop, his wife, the baby. There was another lady that was watching the door, and she had like a fro. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. That's that lady. That there was a lady that was sitting in the back with Killa, right? And she had like an Afro puff. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puff. That lady right there. And there was like a guy there, right? When you seen that, and it was only you and Killa that made the 7, you probably should have walked away. I probably would have been like, there's nobody in this church. Like maybe I got the wrong. I would have thought like, oh, maybe I got the wrong church, or maybe they doing a practice run. Because don't the preachers do like a run through the night before or something like that before they give their sermon on Sunday? I don't go to church. Y'all let me know. But like, don't they do like a run through, and then on Sunday they give their sermon and stuff like that? So I'm thinking like they were probably doing like a little run through, and you probably should have been like, oh, maybe I missed the right service, so I'm gonna just walk my ass up out. That's what I would have told myself. I would have told myself that. I would have been like, I think I need to go. I'm just saying. The person who they say recanted said that wasn't him on Conscious TV. Oh. When did this happen, Destiny? Conscious, if you're still here, can you clarify that, please? There was no anointing. Yes, in that church, it was none. There was a lot of pointing and no anointing. Right? That was my thing. I was thinking like, I don't think you were supposed to. Nah, I would not have attended it. Right. Large churches do a run through. There is no reason to do a run through when you got 7 members. You're right. There's only 7 people. I mean, who's paying attention? There's only like 3 other people up in there. You right, So Deb. You right. Shout out to So Debonair. No run throughs. Okay, no run throughs. In other words, when you walk into a restaurant and you ain't 5 people. Right. The food probably bad if there are only 5 people up in there. Thank you, Mina. I appreciate that. Oh, and make sure you guys hit that like button as well too. Thank you. But yeah, okay. So I want to clarify too, before I move on to the next subject. Do I think that the woman should have got choked? No, that's not what I'm saying. But knowing the way that guy, the Bishop Whitehead, knowing the way that he is, it doesn't shock me that he did that. I think, I don't want to say that she should have went in there with weapons or anything like that, but I would have been on the defense. Knowing the way Bishop act, I would have been on the defense. I will say that. But do I think that it was right for her to get manhandled and all that? No, I don't think that. I don't think that at all. And I also don't think that she was trying to hurt the wife or the baby and stuff like that. Some was called and some went. He's one of the ones that went. Oh, yes, let's get those likes up as well too. Thank you guys. Um, but when you go into a hostile situation, shit will happen. Oh, excuse my language. I forgot. We in church. Excuse my language, but it will happen. All right, y'all. So we are going to move on to Kim Burrell and Tamron Hall. So I didn't get a chance to watch the show, but I did get see clips. So Kim Burrell and Tamron Hall had a show today. Well, Kim Burrell was on the Tamron Hall show. And they were basically talking about a couple of situations. One, they were talking about the most recent situation. You remember when Kim Burrell was in the church talking about broke people and all that other stuff and you're ugly and all that, they were talking about that. Then they also were talking about, the whole LGBTQ thing and her sermon about, telling them that, I don't want to misquote, but it was something regarding homosexual predator or something to that effect. It was homosexual and a P word. So they were talking about that. She talks about how Jamie Foxx was one of the people that actually defended her, tried to call Ellen DeGeneres to have them do the show or whatever. She also was upset with Yolanda Adams. Now, before I get into what happened with Yolanda Adams, I do want to go ahead and play the clip real quick. This is not the actual. Okay. So this is not the actual sermon, but this is her response after the sermon was leaked out. And this clip always cracks me up, y'all. I want to play it for y'all. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Be patient. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And I do not own the rights to the video. This is fair use commentary. This is fair use. All right, here we go, y'all. One day I'm gonna get quicker at sharing my screen, y'all. I promise. I promise. All right, here we go.
After me, I told him I didn't know about LGBTQ. For all I know, it means let God be true quickly. After me, I told him I didn't know about no LGBTQ. For all I know, it means let God be true quickly. Oh, by shut-up.
Oh, by shut-up.
I don't know nothing else about it. Y'all do what you want to. I'm from the church. I don't know about none of it. Y'all kill me, church people. Y'all kill me being scared to tell the truth about God's word. Y'all kill me with that. But the day I woke up and realized that it just wasn't the world against me, it was hiding fake church people who don't want to own up to the truth of the Bible, didn't want to associate themselves with me, scared to bring me to their churches, canceling assignment. But there's not one door that I've missed. As you can see, ain't a meal I've missed either. And sure ain't losing no sleep. I said it to the devil, whatever you tried, it did not work. Y'all not talking to me. I'm about to close on a $12.3 million edifice in Houston, Texas. I'll send you an invitation when I go in. All this mess, whoever they was coming after me.
Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and stop that. Okay, so that was her response after all the backlash. But Yolanda Adams actually came out in 2017 and did a statement on her Twitter, and she stated that, she has LGBTQ friends and family, and she didn't agree with what she said. And so Kim Burrell on on Tamron Hall show, she was talking about Yolanda Adams, how Yolanda Adams was her friend and should have called her and should have been there for her and stuff like that. And Tamron Hall was all like, oh, wait. I thought you wanted to give the backstory to what happened. Like Tamron Hall was like kind of confused, like, wait, why are you going into this? Because Kim Burrell had said something to the effect of like, oh, I'm from Houston and Yolanda's from Houston. And Tamron Hall was like, well, I'm from Houston too. And so Tamron Hall was trying to protect her friend, like, yo, we wasn't here to talk about Yolanda Adams. Like, you told me that you wanted to give more to your backstory on what happened. And so they got into like this little spat or whatever. And it was very interesting because I think Tamron Hall was sticking up for her friend, which she should stick up for her friend. But Kim Burrell was harboring those feelings towards her. And Kim Burrell is all like, people dropped me. They went against me, and in that clip she said she lost a lot because a lot of people weren't messing with her after that whole controversy and stuff like that. But I think Kim Burrell is one of those people, and mind you, she can sing. Kim Burrell can sing. Like, let's not even play with that. But I think some of her ways and the way she comes off is very like, And it's not, and here's the thing, you can read from the book, talking about the Bible, you can read from the book and give us what the book says. However, it seems like you harbor some kind of hatred. You harbor some kind of like ill will or some kind of like, it's that hatred that comes off. It's not that you're talking about the word. You come off very off-putting. What did you say? She said, Tamron said, Yolanda is my dear friend, and I'm glad she stood up for her friend. Right, exactly. I am too. Kim needs to log off and never return. Kim is very off-putting. Yeah. What's up, Starfish? Thank you for coming. That's another one of my moderators. Tamron said, we're not talking about that Kim straight went around. Right. You need a friend like Tamron Hall. Oh, you don't think Kim Burrell could sing? Okay, so I'll be honest. I don't know a Kim Burrell song, but I remember they did a Whitney Houston tribute, and she sounded good during the tribute. That woman is pure evil. Y'all not a fan of Kim Burrell? Okay, so put a 1 in the chat if you love you some Kim Burrell. Put a 2 in the chat. Hell to the nah. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second poll real quick. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. And someone like me who's not in the church, I can't name you a Kim Burrell song. Like, what's a Kim Burrell song? Like, can someone tell me a Kim Burrell song? I don't know a Kim Burrell song. I can tell you a Yolanda Adams song. I can tell you a Mary Mary song because Mary Mary, they make trap music. They make trap gospel music. So I can tell you a Mary Mary song. I can tell you a Kirk Franklin song. I can tell you a CeCe and BB Winan song, but I can't tell you a Kim Burrell song. All we know her for is controversy, right? Right. I can't name you a Kim Burrell song. I don't know one. Does she sing Shackles? Does she sing Stomp? No, she don't sing that one. Does she sing Addictive Love? Does she sing It's the God in Me? We don't know a Kim Burrell song. All we know is her for controversy, We don't know her for anything else but controversy. That's the thing. And if you put more time into your music instead of the BS, I mean, it says a lot, It says a lot. When we can't name, even the people that do go to church, they can't name you a song. They can't. No, don't be talking about Mary. We love Mary up over here. Crispy chicken. Kim, just not that girl. Fair. That's fair. I don't know. I love that. Yeah, that's the way she comes off, very mean spirited. You guys are right about that. Yeah, it's just it's very off putting. Yeah, nobody, Kim, nobody can name a song. And then you got shut down on national TV by Tamron Hall because you were going to talk about her friend. Y'all, it's just crazy. Craziness. But y'all, we're gonna end the show right there. I want to say thank you so much for checking out the show. Thank you guys also for getting me to 25K. And yes, tonight we will be terrorizing, so make sure you guys tune into that. I do want to say thank you for everybody in the chat who came through, gave your opinions. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, also subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, because even though I have 25 subscribers, 25,000 subscribers, I still only have 3,000 that hit the notification bell. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell as well. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'm gonna go eat. I'm hella hungry, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's one of the reasons why I'm in the show a little early, because I need to go eat. You know, they call me Fat Ass AT2 for a reason, but we out of here, y'all. Deuces.